Well, it's another day, which pretty much means I'm going to be working on the E36, which today I'm going to be chopping up the rear of the car, try and get some more clearance for the tires. I'm going to check the alignment a bit, try to fix that because I have a lot of towing in the rear, and I'm also going to be installing a nice rear strut brace, which I'm probably going to start off by doing it. It's the easiest and I like easy. So here is the strut bar, which is made by 933 Motorsport, which this one's actually the matching one to my front strut bar, which is genuinely probably the nicest thing on my car as far as quality is concerned. I absolutely love it, so obviously I'm really happy to have the matching rear one. Now, like with the front strut bar, it is a one-piece design, which is really the only type that I would recommend. A lot of strut bars will have hinges on each end, which are really prone to flexing, which completely defeats the purpose of installing one of these. Now, if you're in the market for one of these, I would definitely recommend them. They're affordable, and these things are super easy to install. Anybody can do it, and they help handling. You really can't go wrong with one of these. But now let's actually get around to installing the thing. It's 4 bolts. It's super simple. It should take me seriously like 5 minutes. Well, I got it all installed. It was super quick, as I said, and it looks absolutely incredible, so let's go check it out. Now, I don't know about all of you, but I think this thing looks incredible. The white really contrasts the rest of the interior, which it makes it look completely trashy, to be honest. I need to paint all of it. I started to here with just some enamel, and I actually have some rust in this corner from water getting in, which I need to sand out. But the bar, as always, it fit perfect. There was no fighting. I seriously just put it in there, hand tightened the bolts, and it was good to go. Well, obviously I tightened down the bolts with the wrench, but it was super easy to install. It should help with handling. It looks fantastic. I mean, I am absolutely in love with this thing. I recommend it to anybody. But now we'll move on to the next thing, which I'm going to be chopping out my inner lips that are on my rear arch. They're really thick, they rub the big tires, and it's really hard to roll because the fender, the actual like body of the car, and the lip is 3 sheets of metal. It's really strong. It doesn't want to pull out. So instead of fighting that, I'm just going to completely chop it. It'll give me loads more space, and it's not going to be visible or anything. It's not going to affect anything, so why not do it? Which is about to be dark, so I'm going to hurry up and try and knock it out so I can do it outside. I don't want to do it in the garage. It's messy, it's hard because there's like no space, which thankfully I've already done the other side, so I only have to do one. So I'm going to hurry up, get started, and knock this out. Well, I finished it all up just in time. The sun is just now setting. You can see the orange in the sky and everything, but let's check out what I did. Now, those of you who watched my last E36 video will know that I have little to no tire clearance. The fender of the car will seriously rest on the sidewall of the tire, which obviously is not good. And I installed this adjustable camber arms, which got the car drivable. They helped out a ton. But now I can get my finger all the way around the tire. There's tons of clearance, which the car is sitting a bit higher than it normally does just because it's on the hill and I just took it off the jack. But I've probably got a little under ½ inch more clearance, which is actually quite a bit, and I know it's not going to rub now, which I'm really happy about. And all I did was cut the innermost lip out. The outer skin of the car connects with like the body and it wraps around to form like 3 layers, which I cut the most inner one out, so it freed up a lot of room. And where the like body and the outer skin meet is still sealed, no water or anything's gonna get in there. And I sprayed everything with like some protective spray paint so it shouldn't rust. It helped and it was really easy to do, so I'm happy about that. And I will just quickly show you the other side because it's sitting how the car normally sits so you can get a better picture of how much room it freed up. So here you can see the car sitting a lot lower, which is actually how the car normally sits. And before, right here, it would rest on there. I'll wait for it to focus, but you can see where it was gouging in it, and I drove it probably ½ a mile off the road, so it was pretty much undrivable, which mainly was because this had a lot of toe in, which I actually adjusted it right there, pulled it all out. So now the wheel's straight, my alignment's good, so I'm really happy about that. But here you can see there's way more clearance. I can't really get my finger in there, but there's plenty of room. It's not gonna rub unless maybe I hit a bump or two. But that's all I'm gonna do today. I'm super tired. I've been working on both these cars all day. I'm sweaty. I'm just ready to go in a shower. But as I've been saying, I have a ton of parts ready to go on the car. I'm just trying to knock out some of the finicky stuff first, dial the car in. And I know it looks really pitiful. I'm gonna paint it. Trust me, guys. Trust me, it's one of my priorities. This thing looks terrible. There's grease marks all along the side. But before I can paint it, I have to do some body stuff, which should be pretty awesome. I'm really excited about it. And I am going to take the car out again sometime to drift, which during the last drifting video with Mikey, it actually sprung a pretty serious power steering leak. I think it's a hose or something, which shouldn't be too bad of a fix, which if I can't fix it easily, I'll probably just temporarily delete it just so I can take the car out. It's ready to rip and it's got the new 391 in it. I haven't even really got to test it out. Fresh tires. I'm really anxious. I want to get out there ripping it again, so I'll probably have Mikey come over soon and we'll just go out. But that's pretty much going to wrap everything up. If there's anything E36 related you would like to see, let me know and I'll try and make it happen. And as always, if you have any questions, just let me know. I always try to answer them to like the best of my ability. But that's going to be it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and until then.